Hi, my name is Tim Hanauer. Today I'll share with you how I produced a hybrid film score for the film 1917. It's a hypothetical I created for my demo reel, a cover of a Pete Seeger song called Where Have All the Flowers Gone? My friend Virginia sang it into her iPhone. I later on used an AI stem splitter to split her guitar part off from her vocal part, and it came out great. Once I added Virginia's scratch track to my session, I dug through YouTube to find a trailer that would match the right mood, the right vibe for that song. I was looking for modern war films about old wars and found the trailer for 1917. So I replaced the music and the score that was initially created for that with my own. I started by mapping out the act structure of the trailer, as you can see down here. Each section marking a major shift in the trailer. Most trailers are 3 or 4 acts. In this case, I didn't break it into 3 or 4, I broke it actually into 5, just looking into the different places I wanted to elevate and continue to build. We're going to zoom in on Act 3, where I layer strings, drums, and a few other elements. After mapping out the sections of the song, I typically start placing my trailer hits, sub-booms, braaams, and other large percussion to kind of denote where each break is going to happen. You can also start to increase the frequency, the number of those, as you're trying to build a section. Act 3, however, I almost entirely stopped using trailer hits and continued the heartbeat sound. You can see I bring up the volume of the heartbeat sound, increase the drama of that section. I used a couple of different atmosphere sounds from Splice to create a backing tension for the track. This one here, Haas atmosphere loop, dark arts, sounds like this. Later on, towards the very end of my trailer, I added this electric current atmosphere. Also towards the end, I start bringing in drums towards the end of that third act. Also in this third act, I bring in a pizzicato string part, which I pitch into different sections. This one looks like four half steps lower than the original. This section I pitched up 6 semitones, this one down 1, and the last one up 3. So pitching it around to fit the chord changes that I needed it to fit. I layered in the cello. And to end the song and to follow the title, the end title, I added this violin as well. I also included the Splice instrument for the first time. It is a synth string. Kind of a ghostly pad. There is an effect I used at the very ending of the track. Like the lid. It reminds me of like the lid of a sarcophagus closing or something. It's kind of a spooky sound. Anytime you can include the human voice, it really draws your audience in. So here is the full trailer ending with Virginia's part.
Gone, long time passing, where have all the graveyards gone, long time ago.
There's so much you can do, even if you don't have a high-end studio with the most expensive mics and preamps. You know, the vocal, which sounds perfect in this trailer, was recorded, like I said, with an iPhone. And the production done with entirely Splice samples. If you'd like me to break down any other sections of this film score, please drop a comment or hit me up at tim@timhanauer.com. And remember, keep creating, keep experimenting, and I'll see you next time.